So anyhow, I'm gonna ask you to start talking. I'm gonna apologize up front. I'm gonna interrupt you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But I get as descriptive as you need.
Yeah.
And you know we can get through this.
Yeah.
So why don't you start off? What day it was, what you were doing, and where you were.
Yeah. I was over there in the backfield plant. I was coming out, getting ready to come home. Just got dust dark on me, you know. And so I had my mind on getting to the house, and I come around just a little curve from the camp house, and that whatever you want to call it, shot across the road. It a little bit 6 feet, 7 feet tall. It opened that headed on me running like that, and looking right at the truck, you know. And I hauled off and put on the brakes so I could just see what happened. And we run about 200 or 300 yards down there, because real thick down there. We didn't clean up over there, so we come across the road. We come across the road there. And so what he did was, when the bush was so thick, I tried to see which way he was going, but after he ran so far, he stopped and they go on the breast of the tree and stuff, and I couldn't see him, you know. But he was looking right at me, just like in the truck, but he was moving down there. They were about 6 feet tall.
You were driving a truck.
Yeah.
Your pickup.
Mm-hmm. So this was dusk.
Yeah.
And when was it?
Yeah. That'd been 8 or 9 years ago, and so what I'm saying, I forgot exactly what date it was on, a Monday or Tuesday.
Okay. Do you remember what time of year it was? Was it cold outside?
Oh no, it was in the summertime.
It was in the summertime.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you think back early summer, like around the 4th of July, later in summer?
Laid up in the summer.
Yeah, he was laid up in the summer, cause along at the time I was distant up some fields, you know, different stuff.
Okay.
You know,
so that time of year would be August, September?
Yeah, something like August.
August.
Like that, yeah.
And where was it exactly? What road were you on?
Oh, just like the road coming from the camp house out the field, what I mean, just like a road going down through the city from the highway. Back in there, it's about maybe 3 or 4 miles. You know, I would come
that way, 3 or 4 miles this way.
Over by the river.
Over by the okay. And is this still considered Evergreen? Or it is.
A little place called Needmore here.
It was Needmore?
Needmore.
Yeah, where I live right here, you know.
But they saw the Bigfoot over there by the river, didn't you?
That's
Okay,
the river.
we'll get to that one in a minute. But this one's still okay. So you were heading home. You were heading this way.
Yeah.
And it crossed from left to right, right to left.
Now, just like I was going this way, he come from the right, went to the left.
So he crossed in front of you this way.
Right.
Are there woods on either side?
Yeah, I mean it's thick too.
Thick woods on both sides.
Yeah. Now, but what it is now, since the more where people come in there, it's still some wood there, but you can see down through. But it was just like that.
Very thick.
Yeah.
Very thick.
Like that.
So you couldn't even see when he went in the woods where he disappeared to.
I tried to see. I wouldn't get out the truck because it was dark over, you know. So I just sit in the truck, you know, and tried to see.
And how close was he when he crossed the road in
He
front
crossed
of
the
you?
road in front of me, about from here to the corner of the house. If I was picking up a little speed. If I had
About 40, 50 yards? 40, 50 yards. What color was he?
He was black and hair. He was covered with hair. Only thing was out his face, you know, part, but you know how
And
it long.
could you see his face well, or?
Yeah, he was looking around like he was running. While he was running,
He was looking at you.
Yeah, cause my lights threw on him, you know. Yeah.
Did you see like facial features? Could you
Yeah.
point it out?
Yeah, his face part, he was just like human-like. He didn't look like no vicious, you know.
Well,
Yeah.
did it look gorilla-ish, man-like,
He looked more man-like than did anything.
or
yeah.
man-like?
Yeah.
And did he have a big nose? I mean, if you can
Well,
remember, a
yeah,
big nose.
Best I can remember. He didn't have no huge nose, but it was wide.
It was
you know
a
what I'm
wide
saying?
nose.
Yeah. But this the only place his face was out right there. Other than that, because the hair clean down on him, you know.
So you could even see the hair on his, like, hanging
Yeah.
from his hands.
Oh yeah, and what he ran so fast, he swinging. I said just like me, I'm short though. Shit, his hands were, you know.
Were long and.
Yeah.
And what about the shape of his head? Some people
It
say
was
it's
kinda-
round. Some
it was
people
kind
say
of pointed, you
it was
know.
kind of pointed, so like a
Yeah.
conical.
Mhm.
Did you notice?
Just like kind of a hump, you know. And him coming out like that.
And did you notice like his forehead or his what people
Yeah,
call a
oh,
brow ridge? Was there, or was it flat and smooth?
He was kind of made it pointed, you know.
But did he have his eyebrows? Did they seem to stick out? You didn't
I can
notice.
tell about that. So much hair was on it.
Did you see any ears?
No,
No
too
ears.
much hair was on them.
That's
Now
usually
people
the case.
report seeing females where they actually see breasts. Did this?
No, they had to be a male. I didn't see that.
Okay, all right.
You could tell.
And he was. And were there any other cars around at the time?
No, cause we got locks on them gates. Still, I was coming out the road from the plantation. I ain't never got to the highway or nothing. Now you see that was.
And so he was running. He never slowed down and
No,
stopped. But he.
but until he got about 200 or 300 yards down in that thicket, I could hear him when he stopped. He's making a loud sound in the ground, big and tall as it was. It wasn't necessarily what I mean about big. He was so tall, muscular.
Did you have your windows down?
Yeah, on the driver's side.
Okay. Did
Yeah.
you hear anything going through the woods?
Oh yeah,
You
wasn't no way for you to miss that. Like I said, it was heavy,
You could hear the footsteps and the
Yeah.
crashing. Did you smell anything by chance?
No, I sure did.
Okay, that's all right. There's a lot of people who don't
Yeah,
smell
I
things.
sure
They don't always smell. You know,
sure
we
did.
do get reports that they smell them before they see them, but there's
Yeah,
just
I
as
sure
many where
did.
they never smell anything.
When it went, I hate my mind. I worked over there all day. I hate my mind getting out when I shot. It's a little curve like that, come out like that. When I come back out that little curve, on the dirt road, I say it's a dirt road trail on it. He shot caught like something over behind him, So he was on the other side in that thicket, and that truck spooked him, man.
Okay. And what you were clearing the fields. What set in the fields? Are you growing what?
Like we planted stuff for turkeys and deer troopers, stuff like that.
So like something that a food source that
Yeah,
it's
sugar.
a grain.
Yeah, it's like it's an underground. It's like what's that weed that everybody hates?
Dandelions.
No, it looks like a grass.
Like bitter weeds, copper weed, they call it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, except it's related to that, but it's more edible. The hogs love it too, right?
Yeah, because it had all the nuts on the grow in the ground on the bottom of it. I had pulled
Yeah.
some up, but that top got to be sweet. Cause
And we could eat it. We could eat it.
Everything you notice it gets eaten.
Yeah.
Now, has anybody this one that you saw? Had you ever heard of a Bigfoot around? Had you thought that they existed? Did you just think
Not
it was a
before
story?
then, you know what I mean, except on TV or something.
Right. So you never really thought it was a real thing.
But I know one thing. It was something related to human, the way he looked. You understand? But I never,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
And so what happened? You came home and told you.
Told my lady, and
You told your wife.
but I had to think about that a while. Come now, I said, ain't nobody gonna believe me, huh? And so I told her, I said, I'm gonna tell Mr. Hines about that. What I said, when I first told him, he was kind of stunned. You know what I'm saying? He said, well, I've been working with him about 20 years, and he said, I know you ain't never lied to me yet. I believe you. But I know this was around 7 foot. He wasn't a bit short. He goes real 6 foot.
Well, 6, 7 foot is probably still a young one.
What kind
Still a
of
juvenile.
body build did he have?
All that hair on you can tell.
It's hard to tell whether he was.
Yeah, you couldn't tell, but he wasn't skinny. I tell you that much muscles.
But I think the norm is about 8.
Yeah, shoot.
About 8.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to go down here at the curb and take a picture of this one.
Yeah, that way come out from that side.
Come out from right here.
Yeah, that.
And you say that he's bigger than you.
Shoot, that joke was on about that. See, when he come across, he so fast running, he was looking at the truck with the lights on, cause he had got good and dust out while they had my light.
Let's do it if we can do it this way. And did you see like the whites of his eyes, or did you see whites of his eyes?
You see, it was dark. His eyes might have been brown or something, but
You just
yeah, I couldn't tell.
yeah.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah, that way he went across.
So he went from right to left.
Uh huh.